Greetings everyone, it's Paul from the Binary Options Advantage, and what I want to do with this quick video is accomplish a few things. I want to discuss CToptions as our primary broker, as our recommended broker, and the reasons that one of the prime reasons that we use them by illustrating it while doing our 60-second strategy, which is quite unique. Occasionally we'll have a lightning round and we'll use our proprietary mixture of indicators and robots and EAs and assistants and studies on our charts that are quite chock full of those sort of things. But one of them is a 60-second trade strategy, and I will show you that by way of illustrating why one of the reasons why we use, or a couple of the reasons why we use CToptions as our primary broker. Now, the first thing I do want to also cover is in our trade room, our daily trade room, of which there's a link at the bottom of this video to find our different offers that we have for joining our trade room. When you sign in each morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time for our 2-hour trade session, we trade the New York session and London overlap, and we begin, I believe it's 2:30 GMT, but 9:30 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. You'll see this screen, and there'll be a countdown timer to the session itself. You can see that our next session is scheduled for Wednesday, March 4th. That's tomorrow. This is I'm doing this on Tuesday evening. 14 hours and 15 minutes and 12 seconds and 11 seconds. Countdown to our next webinar, our next trade session. You'll see the welcome screen. You'll see the little widget here that shows when we begin our trade session will be over here, the overlap of the New York and London. Right now I'm just waiting for the overlap of the Sydney and Tokyo sessions to take place, so I might do a little bit of Asian trading this evening. Also on this page, a lot of good information. We have a video supplied by a Forex company called Dukascopy or Dukascopy, or I don't know how exactly they pronounce it, but nice young ladies will go over the trade news for the day. That's important to know. And then what we do normally in our session when we first begin, 9:25 the trade room opens for people to enter. 9:30 Eastern Time to rather 9:25 to 9:35 we play music, and people I'm dribbling in. You'll see the panel up here of all the people coming into the room, and at 9:35 we play our theme music and we get underway. We usually do a little roll call, and then we play this video, and then we go to the Forex Factory and to investing.com to check the trade news for the day that may affect our trade session. That being said, let's get to the rest of this video. And I want to say that we have some really good reasons why we use CToptions as our primary, as our recommended broker. Right here I've chosen two pairs, Euro-US and US-Yen, that have been pretty active with our 60-second strategy, and I want to explain how it works, and then we'll look at CToptions and do some actual trades. Again, a lot of information on these charts that become yours, by the way, when you're a gold member, when you're a full-fledged member of the trade room. You get to download these tools and these charts with all these strategies and all these things on them for you to play along at home, of course, so trade along with us. So the way that the 60-second indicator or the 60-second strategy works is that you'll see a green dot form. We're going to go back to here and backtrack a little. A green dot says that the next candle will be green, and indeed that was a 60-second winner right there. You see a red dot form, and if you jump on a trade right away, you'll see that red candle formed, that was a winner. Again, a green dot forms and a green candle forms. That means that it was a winner as well for a 60-second strategy. Now you have the red dot here that formed, and then you had a green candle, but it was below. You might have caught it just right, but probably could go either way. So that's about 3 and 1 right there. Also looking over here on the let's take it from here. A green dot forms, green candle, winner. Red dot forms, the next candle was a red, and so on. Green dot forms, the next candle was green, that would have been a winner. Red dot forms, you got to jump on a trade, looks like it would have been a winner down here, okay, and so forth. So that's how the strategy works. Now what we're going to do is watch these two charts while having our broker, CToption, set up to jump onto these trades. Pound dollar and US yen, I think, are the two I'm doing. Let me double check that. Or was it? Okay, Euro US and US yen. So let me get rid of pound dollar here. So you can see that we're set up for Euro US here and US yen here. Now, one of the things I want to mention about CToption, one of the reasons why we use them as our recommended broker, again, we don't require that you use a broker to enter our room to be a member, but we do recommend highly CToption for a number of reasons. One of them being, also while we're touching on that subject, let's take a look at the charts here, and let's overlay the CToption screen. You can see here on US yen, let's choose. I believe that's US yen right there. Hold on. Yes, this is US yen. The price right now is 19,677, 19,678. This market price on our charts, that's part of your membership, getting these charts and these templates, they correlate precisely with the CToption price, and that's because CToption is not a spot option platform. It's not a off-the-shelf spot option platform. They use a proprietary platform that is only a few brokers use that I know of, and CToption is one of them. And they use, it's called Panda 14 or Panda something, but that's the platform that they use. It's not like the other guys. And you'll see right here that this price, 19,677, is exactly out to the 5th decimal point accurate, 676. Okay, so this is the 3rd decimal point, but on other prices you'll see it's very, very accurate. The price you see on your charts here is the price that you strike when you place a trade with CToption. And another benefit of CToption I want to illustrate here is that there is no validation period when the trade ends. And the reason that spot option brokers and other type of brokers have a validation period is quite sinister, and I'll explain it to you in a moment. Okay, I want you to keep that in mind. But for now, we're going to want to try to take a couple of trades here. So let's close this and let's keep an eye. What we're going to do now is wait for a dot to form, and when it does, we're going to jump right in on a trade, on a 60-second trade. You got to be fast. And in fact, this is cluttering me up over here, so let me just move this out of the way. Move that indicator to a different part of the, a different part of the chart by doing so like this. I think that will work. Yeah, there we go. It's down here. It's out of the way. We can see the price still, but this is the area we want to be able to see. We want to see a dot form here now on these two areas, and then when it does, we'll jump right on a broker and take it. A little more discussion while we're waiting for that to happen. On CToption, we have no problems with withdrawals on CToption. We have when members join and they're with a different broker and they want to come over to CToption, we have a method that we sign them up for that keeps us abreast of their doings with CToption. In other words, you sign up under our link, and we have great relationship with CToption. They take very good care of our people, and should there be any issues, which there normally isn't, we can handle them for you. So that's one of the benefits of joining under us. And we do that on a personal red. There's a put right there. On Euro US put, I'm not being as fast as I'd like to be here, but let's do it anyhow. You really got to be fast. Euro US put, boom, we're in. There it is. When we do this lightning round in our trading room, we suggest that you are with CToption, only because of that validation thing that we'll talk about. Right now we're in the money right there. Again, you can see the dot that formed right here for a put. Okay, red dot. Let's just watch the trade now. You'll see the instant validation when this trade wins or loses, and I'm hoping it's going to win. Let's go here and really get a good look at it. You'll see the instant validation. Now, the reason validation is very, very critical, and the reason why we say you've got to use CToption to do the 60-second strategy is Other brokers have a validation period, and the reason for that validation period when a trade ends is for them to figure out with their software running whether or not they're going to give you the bid price or the ask price, whichever is more beneficial to them. Looks like this is going to be a winner, and it's going to end. You'll see that the price comes up immediately and it pays out immediately. Boom. There's no validation period. The trade is over. You got your price and it's done. Okay? The validation period by other brokers is used for their software to run a routine to see if giving you the bid price or the ask price is more beneficial to that broker. And you signed on to it in your terms of services. They actually spell out that they have the option of paying you the bid price or the ask price when a trade closes, and that's the reason for that validation. So that's kind of a rip-off or a scam that they participate in, but you gave them permission to do so when you signed on with that broker and you signed the terms of service and agreed to them. I'm not going to name names, but I'm saying that we just missed a red one here. It looks like we missed a green one here, a 60-second trade because I'm talking. But you see how the 60-second strategy works. It's quite successful. Whenever we do a lightning round, the worst we've ever been is 3-3. We've never lost a lightning round in the last month or so since we started doing it, month and a half. We've been 10-1, we've been 7-1, we've been 7-2, we've been 6-4. I mean, we always are in the money when we do a lightning round. And we only do it when things are a little boring, when we can't find legitimate strategies to discuss and to trade with and to learn with. We do a lightning round just to get the vital juices flowing, if you know what I mean. Again, we very much require that you do use CToption, or request that you do use CToption as your broker for the lightning round because of that validation thing, and because of the price you strike is the price you're going to get on your trade, because you see it on your chart, you see it on the broker as well. We recommend 2% of your balance trade instead of a higher balance, or 5% of your balance, because it's a high risk still. Even though we've been quite successful with it. They do lose. There are losers, but we've been lucky with this strategy working very well. And again, this strategy comes when you become a gold member to our trade room, and you join us. And we would like to have you join us. Again, our trade room is from 9:30 to 11:30, Monday through Friday, every trading day. We would like to have you join us. We have a couple of different offers. If you know Justin Harris in the Boom Boom Room, you can deal with Justin and get a discounted membership through him, as well as helpbinary.com has an offer for you for a discounted membership if you're a member of helpbinaryoptions.com, or visit that website, or you know Chad Stauderman, you can get a discount from him. I'll put all those links in the bottom of this video for the various offers to become a member of the Binary Options Advantage. And I thank you for watching the video. I think I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, which was discuss a little bit about what you see when you sign on to the trade room, the 60-second strategy, the reason we use CToptions, a couple of the really good reasons why we use them, and the feature of that validation not being an issue with CToption, that little scam where the broker can give you the bid or ask price, whatever is more valuable to them, and again, what our offers are to join our trade room. So I think I accomplished everything I wanted to do, and I will say thank you for watching the video and sticking it out with me. And we hope to see you as a member of the Binary Options Advantage. Now, I want to say one more thing. We try to keep our membership up. We have about 30 traders in the room, 28 to 30 right now, and we will impose a waiting list when we have more than 30 people coming in. We like to keep the trade room at a good interactive experience for our members. So at any given time, if we start getting more than 30 traders in the room, we'll put on a waiting list. So you may click on those links below on this and get pointed to a waiting list. Please do go on that waiting list if so. Our goal is not to fill as many traders as we can into the room. Our goal is to have a good interactive experience, and we can't do that with tons and tons of traders in the room. So we like to keep, I know every trader that's in the room. I talk to them on Skype. You get my Skype ID. I'm available about 16 hours out of the day for you to personally talk to me, whether it's mentoring, training, customer service issues, or whatever. You can get a hold of me almost instantly, and we like to keep it that way. So that for that reason, again, I'll mention that we do from time to time impose a waiting list. So don't hesitate, okay? Check it out. We'd love to see you. And I will say at that point, thanks for listening and happy trading.